captured York from the rebels. Now he wanted to teach them a lesson for defying him. He began a brutal campaign of destruction to crush any further resistance, known as the Harrying of the North. Villages and crops were destroyed. It is said 100,000 people were killed. With ruthless efficiency, William the Conqueror had secured obedience in his new kingdom. But it wasn't to last. It would be thrown into chaos by his own children. When William the Conqueror died in 1087, his favorite son succeeded him, King William II, known as William Rufus. But 13 years into his reign, disaster struck. While out hunting, he was killed. William's youngest brother took his place as King Henry I. But there was a problem. At the time, Henry's elder brother, Robert, Duke of Normandy, had been on crusade. When he returned, he was furious that Henry had grabbed the throne. From Normandy, Robert attempted to invade England to claim the crown from his brother. But he failed and returned home. In retaliation, Henry struck back. In a reversal of 1066, he crossed the Channel and invaded Normandy, intent on undermining his brother Robert's rule. His first target was Bayeux. This rich and splendid city was one of the jewels of Normandy. Henry was to begin his campaign by unleashing his forces on the city. Bayeux was about to feel the wrath of the English army. In the brotherly feud over Normandy, King Henry I set out to make an example of Bayeux, a town still loyal to his brother Duke Robert. Henry's archers took up position on high ground outside the city and faced an immediate attack by Robert's cavalry patrol. Having deployed their palings, Henry's archers were well protected against the cavalry charge. They defeated the first patrol. As Henry set his sights on burning Bayeux, more reinforcements arrived to join his army.
Yeah, wait, we get that. Sterande Tima. Berthvigan. Abuka Strelborn. Quesindon Sikende. Strelvåran och Lisa. Han är exonerad. Hera Leonich. Strömbolienne heter. Swa, är tjejfället. Strömbåren, jävlar. Yeah! Look at Brooklyn! Yes, that's Forte! Walu!
Airborne! Here!
Abuga Strel och Sterande Tima! Yes, sir!
The English approached Bayeux and saw that its towering stone walls would not be breached by manpower alone. Henry would need siege equipment and a defensible location to construct it.
Nu, you last!
Partas ihr Hände! Unter Feuerwehr!
Vous êtes tout seul. Vedete soit. Abuga Strelvåran!
Partas ihr Hände!
Forward here. Admina Warder, Ferris. Admina Warder, Ferris.
Knitas, in the sun!
Fuse to servant.
Henry now called for the services of a blacksmith to bolster the siege effort.
Eat your worker.
Combat on! Remat Garu! Garu! Bara!
Yeah, Strelborn! Belle! Este ska bli ett liv. That skulle bli
Alle finitens!
Ja!
Right, Hestus? Yeah, ich hab got. Danke, letztes ist gone.
With a blacksmith on hand,
Yeah,
Henry's infantry would soon be ready to construct siege equipment.
Hier sind die Schildhände!
Remat Gar mit mig. Garwigan! Combat on!
DJ Well! Gereth Opa. It's Timber Theos. It's Timber Theos.
CJ Camp! Strelborn! Järva! Abuga Strelborn! Odstilia Strelborn!
Henry's infantry could now construct battering rams, siege weapons designed to break open fortress walls.
Vera Huerta.
Leo the Hesa. Are you right as Yahweh?
Aeoridas, Healthborough.
Yaru to work.
Flamboga, Poliende, Heso.
Get thee ready for Hestus.
Makiet Järva. Abuga Strelborn.
Garwigan assassin.
Cometh on!
Ramrenkas. Sekende. Wundervater, Hildeschaft, Jonna.
Set it down.
Ike om your selly.
Jarl to work.
Look how be ready, breakfast.
Dein Hesturten! It's living to hear them! Commissions addicted to serve! Järva!
Garu Upa!
Stay the path. Readeth Aeoridas.
What's her faith, eh? Of each a gap.
What's her face?
And the worker.
We're beyond the shore
Yes, sir. West to Hala.
Vin Hester.
Each timbra theos. That should lay Bale timbras.
Strelbora! Racing seconde! Fantastic! Onsterende! Seconde Strelbora! Krikas! Ja! Onsteria! Strelbora!
Krikas! In the sun! Andente to serve!
Strelbora! Better!
Krikas, stand up!
Ram Yaru!
Krikas! Alla Twitter!
Eorena Ritanu!
Garwiga.
Varenne nu!
Strelboren. Strelboren. Yarway. Hurra!
Fuse to serve!
Yeah, ich am Gande.
Je die shall leden jou!
Garwiga.
Nu, je last. Fatimbre shall veil.
Yes, spere asterende.
And your worker, eat your worker.
You did it over. Yes, sir.
Yes, questo Hanna.
Bayer's walls had failed, and Henry's men could now storm the city. Robert's garrison made a last stand to defend Bayeux, but Henry would show no mercy in cutting them down and burning their city.
Thine Estis. Ich live to hear it. Strelbora. Good Fletcher.
Onda je tillbaka! Abug Onsteria! Strelbora! Wasted Jerwin! Onsteria Tempas!
Yarway. Beltman. I know him. Plymouth, meet me! Yes, sir. Garwiga. Yes, sir. Second.
Ram Yaru!
Beltman. Riku.
It shall be timbered this!
Vierus Yaras Yaru!
Yarway.
Vierus Yaru, Vierus Yaru! What that day? On the way! On Welchendenu!
Garwiga.
What's our faith, eh?
And your worker, each timbra theos.
Yes, questo Vierus Yaru Yaru!
Yes, sir.
Strelbora! Vai Vierus Yaras! Strelbora! Jedwa!
Yeah.
What has that? On the way. Every day.
What's her price, eh? Eat your worker.
Yahweh. Ram Renka. Ram Yaru.
Ferdinand. Yes, sir?
Each brewkey, that.
Vieru Yaru Yaru. Ram Yaru. Yeah, we are.
It shall be timbrate this.
Fight Vieru Sera. Wasted Yaru. Vieru Sera Yaru. Vieru Yaru. Wasted Yaru. What has that? Yeah! Stremora Sinte! Jesha Pirandas! Garu, Ferra. Best Lita. For Ferra on way.
Ferra, on Muna. In May.
Vieru Yaru Yaru! Pestes woman.
Yes, sir. Well, yeah. Eat your winner. What's it, Yarma?
Here! What has her?
Yeah, each winner, Rita. What else? Go, go. Go. Each here. Each winner.
Yirwa Garwigan. What has that? Garwigan Aknawa. What has that? Gande forth. Ram Yaru. Onsterende. Fight Vieru Sierra. Tot het water. Vieru on the way.
Yaru to work. That should be Veo Timbran.
Vieru Saru on the Hildestora. Yeah. Yes. Vieru Sieras Yaru. Vieru Sieras. Saca. Garu Astira Garwigan.
Each gas one.
Remen Garu Astira Garwigan. Vieru Siaru Yaru. No fight Vieru Siaras.
Vera Dawn.
Strele Fuse. Strelabora. Siga.
Strelabora.
Yes, sir. Westernhala. Duende are each timbra theos. Serende nu.
It is Sito for Atos.
Wasted Jedward!
Strelboren,
Fight the Erusiana! Veronaru under Hildashura! Hetagnawa! Vierutara! Wendendu! Fight the Erusiana! Wasted Jedward! Fight the Erusiana!
Yerwath Garwigan.
Wasted Jedward!
Garwigan Azat.
The Erusiana Yaru!
Obeisance is up. It's gas, Pretender! Judaeus, number
Wasted Jedward! With the order shorten on! Ayala! The Erusiana Yaru! Fight the Erusiana! The Erusiana! Saka! The Erusiana! Wasted Jedward! Fight the Erusiana! Fight the Erusiana! The Erusiana Yaru!
Garu Umba. Hura. Yerwath Garwigan.
It shall be Timbrethis.
What's that? Gongende nu.
Pelista Mala. Garwigan Azeta. Garwigan.
Henry's presence on the doorstep of Bayeux would not go unanswered.
Garu up.
And now his forces braced for an attack by Robert's army.
Yes, sir. West through Harla. It's your worker.
Here we are.
Yes, sir. West through Harla.
Be what the Onsteria of campus. Look at on this water. Je richt het op.
What got the ball?
Strelboren. Steady, Pastor.
What is that? Here is the Esther.
Strele, Joris. Ike om Gandhi. Yes, sir. Gentlemen. Garu up. Garu again. Strelboren. Vlad Boga, Aron. Yes, sir. Lynn Hester, are you ready to see your body? Failed at me. Yeah, wait, we get that. Garwigan. Better we got. Abuga, Strelboren.
Henry repelled the attack, but he knew that so long as Bayeux still stood, the city would not give up the fight.
Yes, sir. We got Strele, Fuse.
Off with that. Garu to work.
Strela, Fuse.
Estes kommende. Eat your work. Gör det upp. On with what? On your work. Gongen de nu.
You need to know. Garwigan. Yes, sir. Garwigan.
Gör det upp. Each timber of things.
Ferdinand. Market, yeah. Commodore. Here was Garwigan. Under quarter. Garu. Strel, Paragonga on the way.
Your way. You are.
Yarway.
Fight the team. On with.
What? Thursday day?
Yarway. Garwigan. Garwigan, Asetta. Ferdinand. River, Garway.
Let's come in.
Leona, Hess.
Here I go, Sona. That Shule Bayo Timber. Understood. And your worker?
Estes kommende.
Järviä. Nurkkeja.
Skjut hände etos!
Garu, Asika.
Kärläster fällde i hästen!
Tremät, Garu! Isä!
Kärlas! Järve on det Saminende! Upp Huerta!
Jeisa!
Your way, Eowaller. Eat your worker.
Get to the ready for Hestes.
Järvaat Garvian. Abuga, Tarakongat on way.
Tremät, Garu.
Mit mig.
Ike om yourself.
As Bayeux burned and the people fled in terror, King Henry basked in the victory over his brother Duke Robert. But Henry would not stop until all of Normandy was back under the English crown. By 1100, the medieval knight was dressed from head to toe in mail.
Mail is really like a metal fabric. It moves and behaves like a cloth, but is actually made of hundreds and thousands of interlocking iron rings.
It could turn and deflect a sword blade.
As an armor, mail didn't work all by itself. It needed the addition of a padded coat. The coat absorbed the shock of the blow, whilst the mail turned away the cut. Together, they formed an incredibly effective protection.
The first stage in making mail was to create wire to the right thickness. To do this, it was pulled through a drawing plate, which had a series of ever smaller holes, until you got wire of the desired gauge.
To make the rings, we wind the wire onto a mandrel.
And then we take it off the mandrel and cut the rings.
So I've flattened the overlapping ends of the ring and I've pierced a hole through it. And now Nick has to put a rivet in it. The basic construction of mail would be a ratio of 4:1. So each ring goes through 4 of its fellows. Here you can see I've made a set of 5, which will then be joined to other sets of 5 to create a sheet of mail.
Mail had to be tailored to a perfect fit. It had to be shaped for feet and legs, arms and hands, And, of course, the head. A skilled mail maker could make very precise shapes.
Of course, for more complicated parts of the body, like elbows, we can actually tailor it in 2 different directions at the same time.
Yeah, so if we fold this in half, we have an elbow.
One of the main benefits of tailoring in mail was that it meant a knight didn't have to carry a single ring of extra weight that he didn't need to.
The mail to cover a knight from head to toe required about 200,000 rings.
High-status knights would have had their mail edged with gold, but most importantly, it had to be functional.
Clad in mail with his shield and helmet, the knight was well equipped to face the weapons of the day.